Now, let's go to AJ in Bromley. AJ, good evening.
And Daniel, thanks for taking my call. I want to know if it's possible for me to fight a PCN road traffic for stopping outside a school at a particular time and doing a U-turn.
So you stopped outside a school. Was this in a marked school lane where you're not meant to stop?
Yeah, it's in one of those zigzag mass school lanes.
Okay,
but it's not right outside the school. It's a little bit further down.
Okay,
the road,
but it's in a
zigzag
forbidden area. And you were doing a U-turn, and so you want to know if doing a U-turn is an excuse to get you out of the PCN, the penalty charge notice. That's
right. I stopped, I had my hazard light on, and there were oncoming cars behind me, waited.
Okay. Let me just ask you, AJ, what was the reason for doing the U-turn?
I was going to go through a traffic light, which means I will not be able to come back onto the road I am currently on, and I didn't want to do that. You mean
you were going down a one-way street?
That's right.
And you couldn't have been going down a one-way street if you turned round.
No, if I go through the traffic light, I will have to go a longer route to get back onto this road, and I didn't want to do that, and I didn't know the best route to do that because there's a lot of traffic lights.
What do you think the answer to your question is? Whether that's a defence to your penalty charge notice?
I think due to the fact that I didn't actually wait that long and I was turning, I don't really have to wait. If there was no car behind me, I would have done a U-turn without stopping.
Yeah, okay. It's absolutely hopeless, AJ. This is probably the worst suggestion for a reason to overturn a penalty charge notice I've ever heard. You did stop because a U-turn involves stopping. If you're doing a three-point turn, you are stopped, albeit for a moment, but you are stopped. And school streets and school zones are enforced strictly to protect children during, most times. Any unauthorised stopping, even for a short duration, can compromise safety, and getting a penalty charge notice is a strict liability offence. Now, there are some exemptions for stopping in these areas. They're really rare, and they typically only apply in cases of genuine medical emergency, which has to be supported by formal documentation from a health professional. Trying to get out of driving a slightly longer route to save a bit of time doesn't come close, I'm afraid. So the answer to your question, AJ, is utterly hopeless. Pay the fine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, AJ.